Cancer full moon. If you are ready to begin afresh, to begin anew, to do things in a different way, to move to the beat of a different drum, your own drum. If you are ready to leave behind what isn't serving you, what isn't meant for you, what is no longer resonating with you, there is a whole nother life just waiting to be birthed. This is what is happening. This is like, this Cancer full moon is like the water breaking for this birth. Okay, so if there has been habits or behaviors or relationships that have been preventing you from doing and being who you want to be, from doing what you want to do, then this is the time to allow all of those things to fall away so that you can create space for new habits, new behaviors, new ideas, new opportunities that are in alignment with you and that are going to lead you to where you want to be, that are going to create the perfect storm, the perfect culmination of energy for you to be where you want to be. This is the time. This is where the world is your oyster and things will begin to shift and align because you are aligned, because you are behaving in a different way that is actually in alignment with your dreams, with your goals. And it's not just like this far out idea or fantasy. It's molding itself into your reality by you aligning these different moving parts. So this is very exciting and is going to be a very liberating time for you if you allow yourself to be adaptive. If you can give yourself that adaptability, allowing for things to change and shift, allowing yourself to move and flow with life and not have so much control over how things happen and instead just allow them to unfold the way that they're meant to. This is going to be the biggest game changer. So if there are people that are in your life that have been making you feel like you have to go within and make you feel like small, make you feel like you have to hold yourself back, or that are preventing you from like having the energy of creation, of going in the direction of a path that you really want to go down, whether that's like taking a certain class or doing a certain activity or, doing something out of the ordinary. If there are people in your life or circumstances that are preventing you from doing something that you really want to do, this is a sign that it is time for those people, those circumstances to be gone to the wayside so that you can have the energy, the time to do what it is that you want to do. Going to take that class, going on a new adventure, going to do something that your soul is calling you to do. And if there are people or things in your life that are causing you to retract, that are causing you to feel like it's not going to happen for you, that are causing you to feel small, these are the things that you need to move away from because there is so much more for you. And this is your invitation to move to a different beat, to flow in a different direction, a direction that you are being drawn towards, where your soul is like literally calling you, like a siren towards like magnetizing you towards something that is meant for you. So this is the time to go into that direction. There might have been a circumstance that have made you not feel like you can concentrate on the things that are going right, where it makes you feel like you have to continue to focus and like fix and problem solve of the things that are going wrong, instead of like thinking of things in a different light. You know, sometimes when we're too close to a situation, it's important that we need to take a step back and get a bird's eye view, because the solution is readily available for you. But sometimes we're just too emotionally charged and too close to see the solution. So if you take a step back, balance your energy, ground yourself, the solution will come. The solution is already present. It's just that you have to be in a different energy to see that solution and to recognize it. It might be way simpler than you expect. So this is a time where you are going to use your inspiration as your motivation, as your compass, to do things that allow you to feel more inspired, to feel more courageous, to feel more bold, to feel more happy and more content with yourself, with your life, where you're going. And this inspiration is going to be that driving force. And it could be something that you're wanting to create, you know, but once you move away from the things and like switch your mindset away from the things that are going wrong, instead to what is available to you and what is there for you, what resources you have to move in a different direction, to see things in a different light, you're going to move quickly towards where you're trying to go. And you're going to be setting healthy boundaries for yourself so that you won't be, you know, tetherballed around anymore. You know, you're going to be able to stand your ground and stand up for yourself, all while being like adaptive and free-flowing, but like standing up for what you believe in, standing up for your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and knowing that they're not there just for fun. They're there because they're your soul's calling, and they've been just waiting for you to answer the call. So these boundaries are going to help you stick to your guns and ensure that you stand up for yourself and what you believe in and where you see yourself, and have the vision for what you want your life to look like and who you want to be. Once you begin to like kind of mull around in that energy, you're going to see that things just start to unfold for you. You'll see that the world is your oyster. You'll see that there is so many fertile ideas and like opportunities that are just waiting to be handed to you. And you're going to see that these were there all along, but you just like weren't open to it, and you were being blocked from seeing that from external forces. But when you turn your energy inward and see your power and recognize your sovereignty, you're going to see how much strength and power and gusto you have, and how ready you actually are for this new beginning. And you are going to start to, and you are just going to start to feel that speed of things picking up, of things moving pace, of things falling into place, of things like going right, things that will be going right for you because you're in alignment and you're doing the things that you need to do in order to be in alignment. You're going to be doing things on the daily that align you to your goals, to your dreams, to your aspirations. And this is the driving force. This is what is going to fuel that fire and is what's going to ground this into the physical reality, right? This is what's going to birth that life for you, right? That water's breaking this full moon in Cancer, and you're setting those healthy boundaries. You're legitimately being the magician in your life. You know, you are manipulating the energy to work in your favor, but in the best way, you know. Manipulating for the highest and greatest good. Seeing where you've been stuck and held back and where you've been resistant, and then allowing yourself to surrender, to let go, to flow, to set healthy boundaries, to ground yourself, to align yourself, and to behave in a different way, to act in a different way that's in alignment with your truth, with your goals, with your vision. Cancer is a sign that is very emotional and sensitive. So you might be feeling those feelings around this time. And that is for a very good reason. So it is important for you to feel those feelings, noticing where they're coming from, noticing where that sensation is in your body, where you're feeling it, and just like sitting with it. And noticing what is coming up. You know, when was the first time you felt that? You know, what is the reason why these emotions are arising? What is it that you haven't been honest with yourself about? Or what is it that you haven't been seeing fully, acknowledging fully? And this is the time for you to bring it to illumination, that full moon, that illumination. It's time for you to see it clearly for what it is. And then use your intuition, your internal guidance system to guide you, to lead you, to heal what it is that needs to be healed so that you can move in a different light and so that you can celebrate yourself. So you can celebrate how far you've come. You can celebrate your accomplishments. You can celebrate your acknowledgement and your sensitivity and see it as a gift, you know, and see that you have everything you need within you to do what it is that you want to do. And this is an invitation for you to start believing that and to start moving into that direction. Cancer is also a sign that cares deeply and that tends to worry. And so it's important for you to recognize that energy of worry and instead transmute it into an energy of trust and faith. Because the energy of worry is just going to attract more of what you don't want. So if you can switch that focus and to have the trust and faith that things are working out in your favor, that you are turning over a new leaf, that you are moving towards your goals and your dreams, when you can have that faith and that trust in the universe that things are working out for you, they're going to work out for you. They're going to work out. The numerology of this full moon is a 5, and 5 is all about change, freedom, versatility, adaptability. So it's time for you to like release the chains, release anything that's been holding you down, weighing you down, holding you back, letting all of that go so that you can be free and liberated to do things in a different way, to change things up and to align yourself to a new trajectory, the trajectory of your goals and your vision for what you want for yourself, knowing that they are attainable. They are achievable. You wouldn't want them if they weren't meant for you. So if you want to anchor in more of this energy, if you want help in releasing what it is that's no longer serving you, letting go and surrendering, then the direction of the west is going to be very helpful for you. So you can meditate in the direction of the west. That will help you also increase your self-esteem. It will help you have unconditional love for yourself. And you can work on that also in the mirror. You know, maybe while you're in your meditation, you can have a little mirror, do some mirror magic, some mirror work. And you can notice your reflection looking back at you. And you can talk to yourself and basically be your own cheerleader and begin to tell yourself how successful you are, how lovable you are, how powerful you are, and that it's safe for you to let go. It's safe for you to release, to surrender. It's safe for you to move on so that you can embrace all of the beautiful changes that are ready to flow into your life. And if you want to take this even further, you can do a nice visualization while you're doing this little ritual. You can imagine a beautiful triangle, and this triangle is going to, like, imagine that triangle like around you, like around your body, okay? This triangle is going to increase your strength, your power, your life force energy. It's going to allow you to release your creative energy and it's going to help you express yourself. And it's going to help you use your emotions as fuel for your self-expression. And you're going to be able to express yourself creatively. So you can play around with different things that allow you to create. Play around with different ways of expression. Like maybe it's dancing, maybe it's painting, maybe it's just moving your body in an intuitive way. Maybe it's finding, a class that you want to take, like pottery or, I don't know, Zumba. Something to just move your body, move your energy, and allow your emotions to be expressed in a productive way, in a fulfilling way, in a way that's helping you release energy, that's releasing it in a positive way instead of holding it within you and continuing to allow it to prevent you from doing what it is that you really want to do because you're worried it won't happen, because you have people in your corner telling you stories that make you doubt yourself or have fear that things are just like going to plummet, So move the energy in your body, express yourself, and you can find what this might be in your meditation. You'll get an inkling of the way that you should express yourself to release energy, to move your body, and that is going to open a whole nother can of worms for you in your new beginnings, on your new journey, as your new, vibrant, radiant self, living the life of your dreams, authentically, unapologetically, happily, because you are the magician. You are the magician. The world is your oyster. You have fertile energy here, just waiting to be birthed. New opportunities are coming. They are here for you. Your boundaries are going to be your stability and your foundation. Your inspiration is going to be your fuel. This energy is coming in fast. Okay, so get ready. Get ready. Do a little jig. Do a little dance. Get a little flow on. Get a little silly. Get a little wild. I don't know what that was. All right. So, have a beautiful full moon in Cancer. This was a long one. But you are here to make a difference on this earth. So it's time you start acting like it. Okay? You came to spread love, to spread joy. And I know this because you wouldn't be listening to this if you weren't. You are ready for this. You have everything you need. I believe in you, and I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I hope that you love you. And if you don't, go to the mirror and keep saying how much you love yourself until you believe it. And so it is. So it is. Sending you so much love, so much joy, so much vitality. I believe in you. This is your year. This is your era. Go create what you want to create. Go be who you want to be. Go live the life of your frickin' dreams. Yeah. Okay. Happy full moon.